Hello, Princess on a Pillow here. I am here to do a review slash recap with my opinion on 90 Day Fiance, The Other Way. Season 6, Episode 20. It's titled, He's Just Not That Into Us, U.S. Play on words. So because they showed the preview of the tell-all, we now know who will be in the States and who will not be in the States. So we have Shekinah and Surfer. They're going to be in the States. We have Corona. She's in the States. She ain't got Ingy with her. And she's flipping Ingy off. So they're pissed at each other. They're not on good terms. We have Josh. Josh wouldn't sleep with his wife, and he's in the States by himself. No Lily. We have Matilda and James. Damn, I hate this. I wish Matilda had stayed in Indonesia. And James is sponsoring her sister. Damn you, James. I hope it gets denied. And Joanne and Sean, they're in the States. But I thought Sean's visa was banned. Anyway, let's get started with Shekinah and Surfer. Surfer took Shekinah to dinner on a boat. Very nice and very romantic. This feather. And very romantic. He sang her a song. It was cute. I guess it was cute. Then he took the knee and presented her with a ring and told her he will marry her. They hugged and kissed, and he put the ring on the wrong hand. He had Marry Me Shekinah up in lights. I thought that was very nice. I like that. Next, it's the engagement ceremony. As far as the Turkish tradition is concerned, they are not officially engaged yet. They have to do an engagement ceremony in front of his family. And hers too, if her family liked them. The cousin and Shekinah, they go off together to get Shekinah ready. And then the cousin explained to Shekinah what will happen at the ceremony. Shekinah has to make Surfer a salty cup of coffee, and he has to drink it and pretend it's the best damn coffee he's ever tasted. Then their rings will be tied together with a red ribbon, and the oldest person has to cut the red ribbon. The cousin is being nice to Shekinah, but she had told Surfer not to marry Shekinah. But Shekinah thinks the cousin is the best thing since sliced bread. Anyway, the ceremony was nice. Both Shekinah and Surfer, they looked great. Everything is going well until Surfer started his manipulation tactics. He told his family that his visa was approved on the American side. His mother asked if Shekinah's family will support their relationship, and she already knows that they don't. They already mentioned this to her. Surfer said no, her family will not support our relationship. He told his family that his goal is to stay in Turkey, and when Shekinah sees that all the love and support from, when she sees all the love and support from his family, she'll want to stay in Turkey as well. And his family agreed with him. And while he's saying this, he's saying all this in Turkish, or his language. So Shekinah don't know what the hell he's talking about. So his cousin is pissed. She is pissed. She looked like she wanted to cry. She do not want Surfer to go to the United States and leave her. I don't know why she is so attached to Surfer. Where is her husband? Huh? She needs to get herself a husband and have some kids and leave Surfer alone. Let him live his own damn life. So while Surfer was talking to his family, he's not translating to Shekinah. So Shekinah don't know what the hell he's talking about. So Surfer is like a Metalia. But you know, his family adores him. So they put him on a pedestal. They treat him like he's a prince, and he knows they're not going to treat him that way in the States. I think that's why he doesn't want to go to the States, because of how well his family treat him, and he's not going to have his family in the States to treat him like he's a prince, you know. So next up we have Ingy and Corona. They made up, and he took her to a glacier. And the glacier is like an ice tunnel or an ice cave. I would not go there. That would not be me. I would be terrified. That thing collapsed and I'm frozen to death and all. So the guide led them through the ice cave, and then he led them to a chapel, and then he left them alone to talk. They sat down to talk, and she basically told him that if he is not going to marry her, then she is going back to the States to finish school. Inge told her that he's fine with that. He told her that they can, she can come visit him, and she can come visit him, and he can come visit her. She told him that she is not going to be able to do that when she's in her midwifery program, because the course is very intensive or intense. So she's not going to be able to, travel here and travel there. Then she told him that you're not even upset that I'm leaving. Or she said, you're not upset that I may leave. But I think that when she leaves, he'll be at peace because she's disrupting his life. That's what it looked like to me. It looked like she's disrupting his life. She's trying to force this man to marry her, and they've only known each other for 5 months. So next, Inge took Corona to a hot spring bath place. So they put on their bathing suit and they got in the water. And they're talking about their relationship yet again. And I'm so sick of these two talking about their damn relationship. We know where they stand. She wants him to marry her. He's not interested in marriage. And she just needs to go back to the States. Why the hell is she dragging her damn feet? So, but Inge said in his confessional that he would marry her because he does not want to lose her. He told her he would really love her to stay in Iceland. And he's telling her everything that she wants to hear, but she's still saying that she still needs to decide whether she's going to leave or stay. Who cares if you stay or leave? Nobody cares. I'm tired of her. So now we have Josh and Tiger Lily. Josh's credit card declined, and I thought that they only owed $200, but it seemed like they owed $3,000. That's a big difference. So they tried another payment, and that didn't go through as well. And Josh told Lily that she needs to contact everybody and cancel this damn wedding. Lily told him she can't cancel the wedding because people are en route right now to this damn wedding. So she can't cancel it. And she got clients coming. That's going to look bad. So Jared and Josh, they had $1,200 in cash between them. So they paid $1,200 in cash, and then Lily borrowed the rest from an online bank, and they were able to pay the bill. So now they got to rush and get dressed. And now Lily is she's not in a good mood for the wedding because Josh let her down. And if I were Jared, I'd be pissed. He came to attend a wedding, not pay for a wedding. And I bet Josh is not going to give him that money back. He's not going to ever see that money again that he just paid. Anyway, they got dressed. They did the ceremony. And Josh is in his confessional, and he's bitching. He's bitching about who? Lily. He claims he has taken accountability for everything he's ever said and done, but she hasn't taken accountability for everything she's said and done. I don't know why she's with this foolish person who brings nothing to the table. Why is she with this idiot? So at the wedding, everybody's at the table, sitting down at the table, getting ready to eat, and Josh told Lily's daughter that the things he said and done in the past has not always been correct, but he wants her to feel free to ask him anything. He didn't even apologize to her for treating her like shit. He's talking about, I've done some horrible things in the past, and anything you want to ask me, you can ask me. But what about your apology for the way you talk to her? And then they practically had to force him to kiss Lily. They said, we didn't see a kiss. He goes, I was kissing her back there. They said, well, kiss her now. He goes, I don't think we can kiss now. They go, yes, you can kiss her. So he finally kissed her. He's something else. Lily said in her confessional that she is worried about their future. She said Josh said he would change, but if he doesn't change, she doesn't see how their marriage will work. I don't see how your marriage is going to work either, Lily, because he does not want to kiss you. He does not want to have sex with you. He doesn't work. He has no money. He's nasty and rude to you and your daughter. He's defensive. He's a liar. The list goes on and on and on and on for him. Anywho, next up is James and Matilda. This is the meats and potatoes of this daggone episode. James is packing. He is going back to the States alone. Matilda refused to give him an answer to whether or not she was going to go back to the States with him, so he went ahead and got him a ticket. He booked him a ticket right back to the U.S. Matilda said, I can't believe he's going without me. Why can't you believe he's going without you? Didn't you? She must be hard of hearing, because he told her several times that he was going back to the States. He told her before the wedding. He told her after the wedding. He kept telling her several times that he's going back to the States. And she kept saying, I'm not going, I'm not going, I'm not going. But she can't believe that he's going without her. She never thought he would go without her. Wake up call, girlfriend. Wake up call. I don't like Matilda. I don't like her. I think she's a liar. I think she's a manipulator. I think she's selfish. And I think she's a spoiled brat. She said he blindsided her. How did he blindside her? He kept telling her he was going back to the States. She kept saying, I'm not going back. I'm not going back. So how did he blindside her? He blindsided you by booking himself a ticket? That's not blindsiding. That's being assertive. Shit. She said she needed more time to think about it. It's now a month after the wedding. You should have been thinking about this before the wedding, after the wedding, during the wedding. She goes, she needed more time to think about it. You didn't need no more time to think about it, because you even tried to gave him an ultimatum saying, either I stay here or you sponsor my sister and I come with you to the States. You didn't need more time to think about it. You thought about it and you gave him an ultimatum. You see how she tried to manipulate him? She manipulates and she lies. And he's saying, I'm not going to sponsor your sister. She's causing problems in our marriage. She said, I don't think she's going to cause any more problems. You don't think. You don't think she's going to cause any more problems. Your sister hates James. She hates James because I think she's jealous of Matilda. Matilda has a man and she doesn't. I think they were both on Instagram trying to find an American man. And Matilda got a hit and she didn't. Angel didn't. She's so damn nasty. I think Matilda is manipulative so she can put on the nice to get a man. But her sister is so damn nasty, her personality just shines right through. He said he doesn't trust her sister. And she's saying, you need to trust me. My sister won't do anything to break us up. What do you mean, trust you? Because your sister, you didn't know your sister was going to spread nasty rumors about him. And you trusted her then. So you're going to trust her now? You didn't know her sister was going to spread lies. You don't know what your sister's going to do. I hope James don't change his mind and sponsor her, but we saw that he is going to sponsor her. I just hope that damn visa don't go through. And then Matilda starts using different tactics talking about, oh, the States is too cold. The States is too cold. It's not every season it's cold. It's only cold part of the year, not the whole year. Then she says everything is so far away. But if everything is so far away, either ask James to move to a closer city or learn how to drive or ride a bike. Then she says, what else did she say? I don't know what her problem is. She's just trying to find reasons not to go to the States. And there's a solution to every problem. She act like, instead of trying to find a solution to the problems, all she does is cry. Like crying is going to solve anything. Crying doesn't solve anything. If you don't like something in the States, fix it. I guess she's just too young to understand about life. You don't just sit around crying. You fix what's wrong. This just shows how spoiled she is. In Indonesia, she's the youngest, she's the baby, so her family, they coddle her. They keep her in a little cocoon. She doesn't have to do anything for herself or think for herself. She cries and they hug her and give her what she wants. So, she thinks James is supposed to do the same thing. That's why she cries so much, because every time she cries, she gets what she wants. So next it's time for James to leave, and James haven't told Matilda's parents that he's leaving. The father had to ask him, where is he going with all the luggage? So James asked Matilda to translate for him. He said, I have to go back to the States to work. She does the translation to her father. She said he has to go back to America. You see what a liar she is? She didn't even translate correctly. So the father said to James, you said you were going to stay here. James told him, I want to stay here, but I need to, to have a job. So the mother starts to cry. James told the parents that he is going to miss them and he's going to miss Natalia. They just now realizing that, what? You're going to miss Natalia? Natalia not going with you? He was like, no, she's staying here. And the mother is pissed. The mother said she is very disappointed. She said she's sad. She said she's angry. And then she called James a liar. James told her he's sorry. And he's feeling like shit because he pissed off her parents. He pissed off his parents. He made promises to her parents that he's not coming through on. He said he would learn the language. He promised her parents he would learn the language. He ain't learned shit. He promised his parents he would give them grandkids. He ain't giving them no damn grandkids. So he said, the only thing I can do now, I promised to take care of her. So the only thing I can do now is go back to the States, get a job, and take care of her. So they all got on a train, and I guess they're going to a town closer to the airport. While they're on the train, the parents, they're telling Natalia that a husband and wife need to stay together. And Natalia does not trust that if she leaves with James, that they'll come back to Indonesia. So that's why she's staying, because she's hoping if she stays in Indonesia, he will come back to Indonesia. You see how manipulative she is? The mother said to James, since Natalia won't be with you, don't get up to no good. She mean, don't be cheating on my daughter. And I hope he does. I hope he does. But he ain't going to do it. He's a punk. No, I shouldn't say that. That's not right. He shouldn't cheat on his wife. Don't cheat on your wife, James. Don't cheat on your wife. James told the mother that his heart belongs to Matilda. Matilda says she's a very jealous person and she might be making a mistake. So the next day, I guess they stayed in the hotel. The next day, James says goodbye to her parents. They gave him hugs, told him I love yous. And then he's saying goodbye to Natalia. And of course, she is what? Crying. She is trying to make him feel what? Guilty. She's trying to make him feel guilty by saying, why are you leaving me? Please don't leave me. Please stay. That didn't work. So then she tried bartering again. She's saying, she said, I'll come with you if you sponsor my sister. He says, no, I have to make good decisions. That's not a good decision to sponsor her. But then, fool, you change your mind and now you're sponsoring her. That's what you said on the tell-all. Don't sponsor that heifer. Don't do it. I just pray to God it does not come through. That her visa does not come through. So he is sponsoring Angel. So she's bartering. Sponsor my sister and I'll come with you. He's like, no, I have to make good decisions. But evidently she changed his mind because he is sponsoring the damn heifer. So when he said, she didn't think that worked, she tried to make him feel guilty by telling him that she's telling him that she doesn't trust him. No, she's telling him that he doesn't trust her. He's saying, I trust you, I don't trust your sister. She said, trust me that my sister won't do anything to break us up. She said, you got to trust me that she won't do anything to break us up. Your sister spread lies about him. You can't trust her. And she's still pissed at him. She doesn't like him. She's pissed at him. But then Matilda is a hypocrite. She's saying that James don't trust her, but she's saying that she don't trust him either. She don't trust him to come back to she doesn't trust him to come back to Indonesia. Then she tells him what she wants reassurance now. She told him, what if you cheat on me when you're in the States? So he reassures her that he won't be cheating. He'll be doing nothing but working. And then she says, there is a lot of temptation there. And a light bulb came on for me when she said that. I say, aha, there it is, right then and there. Matilda said she's a jealous person. Now she's saying there's a lot of temptation in the States. So she think that's the reason she don't want to go back to the States, because there's too many pretty women in the States. She don't think she can compete with the pretty women in the States. She says there's a lot of temptations in the States. So there's no temptation in Indonesia, but there's temptation in the States. So there's too many pretty women in the States. So she don't trust him being in the States by himself. And that's probably why she don't want to go back, because she thinks she can't compete with the beautiful women in the United States. All she got to do is get some boobies and fix her teeth and stop that damn crying. And she'll be all right. That will boost her confidence a little bit. Last but not least, we have Joanne and Sean. Joanne FaceTime with her oldest son, Sean. No, Sean is not her son. Sean is her husband. She FaceTime with her... Sean is almost young enough to be her son. Anyway, she FaceTime with her oldest son. I can't remember his name. And her son told her that he's still in shock, that she's been married for 2 years and didn't tell them. And he needs to do more thinking. What is he thinking about? I don't know. He told her that he... even though he doesn't want her to move to Ireland, she still has to live her own life. But if she really, 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 really wants to, go ahead and move to Ireland. He told her he would rather have his mother in the same country as him. And I don't understand why she would get involved with a guy in another country when she is not free to move to another country. Why would you do that? Her son told her that he does not want her to be mad at him. And she told him she would never be mad at him about that. So then she told him that she is not moving to Ireland. So now she is too nervous. She's nervous to go tell Sean that she is not going to be moving to Ireland. So next she met Sean at a pub. She told Sean that her son told her that he would rather her not move to Ireland and he would miss her. And then she told him that her younger son has not said a word about it. And she's very concerned about him. I don't understand what reaction she thought she was expecting from them. Of course they don't want their mother to move to another country. What other reaction was she expecting from them? So Sean asked her, so what do we do now? She told Sean that that until her kids are adults, she can't leave them. She didn't know that before. She didn't realize that before. So he said he understood. And then Sean, but he's angry. He's a little angry and he's a little disappointed. He said he does not want to live without his wife, but there's no way he could live without his child either. So they have to figure out what they're going to do as far as being man and wife. But we saw them in the States together on the tell-all. That was it. That was the end of the episode. This is the end of my review. Thank you so very much for watching. Princess on a Pillow here. Bye.